All right, hey, what's going on, Freedomers? All right, so I make this law quick because I'm listening to the 50 Laws of the Universe uh, in this audio, and it says something that really struck my soul, struck me in my soul and my mind that I've been hearing, that I've been saying a lot, and it confirms something for me that I understand now. It's called the law of self-destruction, and he gave a great example of when you go on the great strife, because he said it's called yin energy. So you must have war. You must have. Actually, that's the greatest mass of yin energy. But you must have conflict, and I guess I come here to understand that now. That's why the Scorpio could be so powerful, because they understand that yin energy of war. So, or the Aries really. Um. So what I come to understand is that it says that you must you must have challenge or you will die. And that doesn't mean you over exert yourself in challenge. That means that you must have it to balance out that yin energy. And what he said was, if you don't have that challenge, your subconscious mind will default you to a place where you are forced to be challenged or grow again. So that means that you always must set goals, set yourself in situations where you're forced to grow. Because he says stagnation is death. And he said because energy, energy does not like, energy is not something that does not move. And he said, if either you're growing or you're dying. Because when energy does not move, stagnation is death. And that self-destruct, because you will, in other words, you could get to the top of your career. And he said this as well, a very interesting point to me. He said you could get to the top of your career and you destroy yourself because you're not at a place you can grow. And like I've told people, I said as a young wolf coming up, I'm developing my muscles. And because you feel like you don't have to do that anymore, it's just now I understand this, that I'm gonna start saying this. The law of self-destruction will come for you, where you're good now, and it's only a matter of time. If you don't expand, you will die, or you will start to slowly go down because you feel like because you're not growing, and that's why I tell people it's so important. That's why I'm gonna get a mentor in every aspect of my life. So right now, my mentor is my observance, and mentors are my observance and my learning, asking questions, etc., etc. And I'm understanding that you must learn to ask questions. You must learn to, you know, to ask questions, to grow, to put yourself in a position where it develops your muscles. Like, kind of like going to the gym, where if you go to the gym regularly, they even say if you're not feeling some pain, you ain't growing. And you gotta see life that way too. If you're not feeling a little discomfort in some way, you ain't growing. And that's the same thing even in my business, to be vulnerable. Like, I don't want to do this funnel shit, but it's the thing that's gonna make me uncomfortable and learning how to make money in my sleep, because it's the thing that's making me uncomfortable. I'm used to manually doing stuff, but I know to be big, I can't like, for instance, this light in my face, it's blinding me right now to the point where I can't see. If that light is not coming your way in life, where it's kind of blinding you and you can't see, to the point where even where it's temporarily discomforting because you're in the dark, like I am now, um, you will perish. Because if your eyes are so used to seeing these trans lights up here where it gives you some light, you get super comfortable. Now that doesn't mean you don't deserve comfortability, But if you never have nothing that challenges your eyesight, if you never have nothing that challenges your vision, you will get to a place where I would even say it leaves you vulnerable. And when you're vulnerable, that's not a bad thing. But in the sense of vulnerability, in this sense, is a negative because you're open for attack. You know, and I had to understand in my business as well that I wasn't growing. I was stagnant, aka dying. So the self destruction started to come for me because I wasn't able to expand. You know what I'm saying? And I just challenge you today to get under some pressure. You know, stuff you've been procrastinating on. Get under some pressure to become better, to do more, to have more. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't challenge yourself to grow, that energy has to go somewhere. And of course, everything in life is a cycle, but you have to challenge yourself to do something. And that's why mentorship, books, reading, envir- net, other net, other environments are so important because if you don't change your environment, you will fold to what you think you know. Especially if you're around people who make you comfortable at the fact that you are who you are, and your comfortability fuels their survival. You know, so love self destruction.